Hello and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video. Today's video is who you should take from level 30 for season 3. I'd just like to thank you quickly for the support on my who to take from level 15 video, which I will leave at the end of this video in the end cards if you haven't seen it already. But with that being said, let's get into the video. The first level 30 card is Fabricio. He has medium work rates, 4-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot, and if I was to take this card I would recommend applying a Hunter Chem style. Starting off with the pros for this Fabricio card, he's got very good shooting, as besides his long shots which are 81, every shooting stat is above 85. His passing is also very good for a striker, as is very well rounded and mostly in the mid 80s. 93 composure is great, and finally he should be great in the air, and that is because he has high jumping, high strength and high aggression, and then also he should be actually scoring because he has 90 heading accuracy. And on to the cons of this Fabricio card, I would say his work rates. Medium work rates for me are the worst that you can have in FIFA, as I believe Patson Daka has medium, and a lot of the time he's actually not in the box unless you're the one controlling him. Then he has a 3-star weak foot, and for me, the way I play FIFA personally, I would have preferred a 4-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves, because a striker is more likely to be shooting on both feet than actually doing skill moves. His 87 pace, I just don't think it's actually quick enough now, because there's a lot of promo defenders that have far better pace. And then his league links is the final con, because the League of Portugal, even though it does have a lot of special cards, for me personally I don't actually enjoy using them, because there just seems to be something about them, as Uribe is probably the only one that I actually have enjoyed using. Otherwise, all the other cards just seem to be below par. The next level 30 card is Alejandro Pozuelo. He has high medium work rates, 4-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot. And if I was to take this card, I would recommend applying a Maestro Chem style. The pros of this Pozuelo card, I would have to say his body type. So he's 5'7" and he's got the short and lean body type with high agility and balance, so he's going to be an absolute rat on the ball. Skill moves and weak foot, 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. You can't really get much better unless you use 5-star 5-star. Then he's got good shooting, as all his stats are basically in the mid 80s. Then he's got decent passing, especially with his 91 vision. And finally, he has great dribbling. Now, only his agility is a little bit low at 83, but otherwise most his dribbling is actually in the 90s. The cons of this Pozuelo card, I've said his 80 pace. Now obviously I said Fabricio's 87 pace wasn't good enough, so 80 pace definitely isn't, but hopefully because he's a cam, and if you're playing him as a cam then his pace won't be too much of an issue. And then his 65 strength, because he's 5'7" and he's got the short and lean body type with 65 strength, I am predicting he's going to get bullied off the ball quite a lot. The third and final level 30 card is Pozuelo And Browne. He has high work rates, 3-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot, and if I was to take this card I would recommend applying a Powerhouse Chem style. The pros of this Browne card are his work rates, so high work rates means he's going to be attacking as well as defending, and he'll just do a lot of breaking up the play. Then he's incredibly well rounded, and I've said that just because basically nearly every stat is in the 80s. And then his 4-star weak foot is obviously very nice as a centre mid. The cons of this Browne card is his passing's not the best. Now I know I said that he's incredibly well rounded, but his passing actually isn't the best, but that's why I recommend the Powerhouse Chem style. then his body type. So he's 5'8" and has the average body type. Whether that will actually work in his favour because he's got really good physicals, but I would prefer him to have the short and lean body type, so he's closer to the likes of Kante. And then the biggest con for me is his links. Now, I know that he's in the championship, and the championship have a lot of cards, but I don't actually think that the championship cards are good enough and of the standard that this Browne card is. So you would realistically have to either have Roy Keane or Robbie Keane to link this Browne card. But if you have Robbie Keane, then you have to have another player that links him. So your only option really is Roy Keane, and he would just be a hindrance to your team just to fit this Browne card in. So who would I recommend taking from level 30 for Season 3? Now, I would recommend taking whoever is best for your team. Now, normally with these videos I would recommend one player above everyone else, but the thing is, I think they're all actually good in their own ways, and a lot of people would probably say Browne because he has the most in-game stats of all of them, but I personally think he's actually the hardest to link out of the three because of his nationality and the league he plays in, because the players around him just won't be as good as Browne. Pozuelo is who I'm going to take because I think this Friday the MLS Foundation cards will be coming, so he'll be even more linkable, and obviously being Spanish, there's a lot of good Spanish cards. Same with Fabricio, he's Brazilian, there's lots of good Brazilian cards, but the Liga NOS isn't actually that good itself. So realistically, it is all down to who you think would make the biggest impact in your team, as I think all three cards are good enough, but I'm not going to say that one card is actually better than the rest. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, drop a like, comment down below who you will be taking from level 30, and if you're new around here, do consider subscribing. But for now, I'll see you in the next one.